Okay, let's do this 10-inch round frame with this turtle. Okay, so I mixed aqua, turquoise, and sapphire together. These are gel tints, which got me this. So I like that. And then obviously I have the white. I'm really not sure where I'm going with this, but I kind of have an idea. Okay, so I want to put just a little clear right in here because I'm going to drop my turtle here. Now I have this on sticks because that has a back on it. I probably should have just unscrewed the back, so I wanted to make it even. So I'm just going to place my turtle right here where I want it. And I think that's good right there. All right, now I'm going to add some crushed shells around him. I'm just going to add some crushed shells, just like so. Make him look like he's coming from the beach area. And let's put more in here. And I want some in there. Now I don't want this too high because this is a very narrow frame. So I don't want this piled up real high. So I'm going to take this like so. I mean, you could put sand down in here, pebbles, you know, whatever. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have to add my coral to this. So I'm using this. I get this at Christmas time. Getting real coral, sea fan coral is hard to get, and it is very, very expensive. So sometimes you just got to improvise. So no, I don't want to put this in until I do my blue. See, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm having one of them days. Okay, so, okay, no, that'll come after I do the blue. Okay, I think I'll shove some underneath him there. Let me get a popsicle stick and just get that shoved underneath of him. Just like so. Just make it look like he's heading toward the water. So I kind of want to make sure this is all covered. Okay. Maybe just a little bit more up in here. So I'm just gonna okay, I'm thinking that looks good. Okay, so now I'm going to take my clear and cover that crushed shell. just like so. And like I said, I shouldn't need that much because this is a shallow frame. And I dripped on my turtle, but we'll get that taken care of in a minute. So we're going to get in there and all around here and here. You know, I'm dripping all over this piece. I think it's going to be one of them days. Get in there. Yeah, I'm just dribbling all over the whole piece. So let's get this off and get this off. And where else did I see? Oh, right here on my frame. Yeah. I guess today I'm going to be a messy crafter. Okay. All right, now I'm really not sure how I'm going with this, but now I'm going to add the blue. And I'm hoping I have enough, but I have extra clear resin, so I can mix up more really quickly. So I'm going to push this along the edge and under the turtle. And what I'm going to end up doing with this is putting on resin bubbles from projects that I've made, and they dripped off in round circles. And I've been saving them up and saving them up. I think I'm going to need a little bit more of the clear. Okay. So what I did was put a drop of each color in this. There's one. There's two. And there's three. So you can create your own custom colors if you want, but I definitely have to get it off my frame. Right there. Okay. Now I'm just going to mix that up. Mix your color up so it's all blended in there. And this might be a little bit darker, but that's fine too. I'm also good with that. Let's get this all out. I don't think I'll need any more. All right, now get in there. And we're just going to spread this around. Because I wanted the water more transparent, not opaque on this piece. So I'm going to get that in there. Just like so. Get as much out of this as I can. There we go. I want to make sure I'm going completely to the edge. I'm just going to swirl this around a little. Just swirl it around. Okay, so we got that. All right, I'm going to take the heat gun to it a little bit, and then I got to get that coral in here. So let's get that heat gun going. I'm just going to do it on low. So, get in there. And now I'm going to drop that coral in there. See how I can pick this up and get it slipped under him without a major there we go. And that looks good. Get that off. Okay. Let me put just a couple more pieces right in here. Get my toothpick. I think I just want a little bit more in there. And I keep getting it on my frame. Okay. Put this in here. Maybe a couple more right here. So I'm just going to do that. Just like so. And this looks good. Okay. Now, I do want to add, I think, a little bit of a wave. I'm not sure I want to blow this out. I'm really worried about this not being level. But let me just... because I did use my level to make sure it was. That's the reason for the popsicle sticks. And I'm kind of worried about up in here. So I'm going to do, sure I'm making a mess. So today, guys, I'm just a little messy. So I'm just going to mix some of that clear in with this blue that's already in here. I just think it needs more. Up here for some reason. How's that? That looks a little better. Because if I wanted to add another coat to make it a little darker, I could, I think, but I'm hoping I don't have to go that route. Let me stick this under here. Something ain't right in Houston here. I can see it already. I hope that's a little better. This is going to be hard to do this. That says level. That's the only place I can put it other than right here. And that's off a smidge. I can deal with a smidge. But I'm just worried there might not be enough color in this. So, and it could be the light. I hate to pick this up, but I'm gonna. I can see it better. I'm gonna take it toward the window. Okay. What I might end up doing, I'm gonna add just a little bit more. And then I'm just gonna do the dark sapphire and add it to it. I don't know why. I probably should wait until this sets up, but sometimes I get impatient. But I'm trying to watch my depth. So I'm going to add just a little bit more in here. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. This is either going to be, oh no, what'd you do? Or something. And again, I got it on my frame. Because I don't want it really dark either, because I want to add those bubbles. So let me get this off my frame right now. Spray my Q-tip with some alcohol and get this up. I can touch that up. Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna swirl it. I still have a little bit of room if I want to go one more coat. It wouldn't be much, I guarantee you that. But here we go. We're just going to get it in there, like so. No, don't move on me. Okay. Alrighty. I think I'm going to leave that like that. This is looking pretty good, I think. Let's get some in here. And I'll get that off. See, I'm hitting everything. This probably isn't a good day for me to pour. Okay. Yeah, because it's gonna hang on the wall just like this, the way it is now. So I think this is good. This is good to me. All right, let me take this glove off. Oh wait, right here, let's get in here. Okay. Now, I think what I'm going to try to do is do just a little bit of white waves. Not a lot. I don't want this piece to be like crazy wavy. You know, some pieces, yeah, here's some here. Let me see if I can get it off of there. Yeah, I can get it off of there, my coral. Speaking of coral, that has glitter on it. So you could do one of two things. You could paint it if you didn't want the glitter. I like the little bit of sparkle. But I sprayed it with hairspray so that all the glitter wouldn't go all through my piece. Even though I sometimes put mica powder in my water. All right, so I'm liking that. Now, do I want to, because I still got to drop my bubbles. And it's going to be hard for me to blow this unless, let's see if I turn it here. I hate to turn it. I'm trying to figure out how. I mean, I can add a white line. I keep seeing where I spilled. I could add a white line. Along the edge here. And then maybe some little ones in here instead of blowing it out. So that's what I think I'm going to do. So let me try that. Got my white. And you see, I'm finding spots where I don't have to get that off. Yes, guys, I'm very picky about my pieces. And if you purchase a piece from me, you're going to get something that I enjoyed doing. I loved it. And I put my heart and soul in it. It's not like, let's slap this together, see if we can get it sold. I can't do that. Just can't. So before I do the white, I'm going to go over these. Now, I don't know. I'll probably put starfish in it. But I don't think I'm going to put seashells in this one. Or maybe I will. A couple little tiny ones maybe wouldn't hurt. But I want to make sure. And one little section of coral I'm going to get. And right here, so it attaches to some of the stone in there. There we go. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to use a toothpick for this. Let me grab a couple toothpicks. So he's swimming this way. Let me get this. Oh, here's a little bit more here. Might as well get it out before I pitch this. Alexa, stop. See, I've been working on this piece for 25 minutes, so you have roughly, 30 to 40 minutes to work with your resin. So since I pre-mixed it before I started this video, I set Alexa. So I'm gonna have to get moving here. All right, let's see. Toothpick here. Yeah, this is a little bit hard to do. I'm just going to make it go in like that. And go under him. Just put a little white in there. All right, so what I think I am going to do is just take the toothpick and just run it through. Maybe just a little bit more here. And right in here. Trying not to scrape the bottom because I think on one of my pieces I kept scraping the bottom when I was doing that, and it kind of left me with an empty spot. So I think I'm liking that, but I think we need to put some underneath him, just like so. I really would like to blow this out, I think. All right, let me take, I just don't know what to do. Let me take my torch. Do I want to blow it out a little bit? Because I still have my bubbles to add in here. Or do I want some? Well, a few bubbles I do. So these are how, I'm going to take this other glove off. These are how the resin bubbles form. When they're dripping off of something you make, they make nice round bubbles. Pick them up and save them and use in your pieces. So I know I'm going to drop some in here. But you got to make sure you put the round up because I can see the two different colors. Did that go? Like that one. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to turn it around. You can see it. It's the back side. I don't know where all my tweezers went. So I think I'm just going to take that out and drop another one in instead of trying to flip it. Well, let's flip it. It worked. Okay. I wonder if I can drop this in with my tweezers. Yeah, they're pretty slick. It's even hard for me to pick them up. Drop one there. And you see, it flipped. No, it did. That one's good. That's the only hard thing about this. And I didn't want to put the, let's put one right in here. I don't even know where, yep, I didn't go nowhere because it was still stuck to my finger. So let's put one right there. I mean, I have acrylic ones that are larger, but I really wanted to use these. We'll just make it look like, put one in there. I swear. Nope, don't want that. I want this one. Oh well, he moved. I do have the acrylic ones, but I'm still looking at this, wondering if I should blow this a little bit. Yeah, so here are acrylic ones that you can purchase. So I might put a few of those in. I don't know. I wonder if I just hit it lightly. For some reason, I want to blow it. Here we go. You don't want to overwork it either. Well, that don't look bad. That don't look bad at all. I think I'm good with that. Where'd my white go? But I will add just a little squiggly in here around the shoreline. Just around here. And a little bit more in there because you know I blew it. See, and look, here's my bubble. I don't like that bubble. I'm taking that out. Don't like it. This one's coming out, maybe. Well, I can see why it's flipped. There we go. All right, we can add some of these. Now these you usually can use. I want them up. I know you can have them go either way, but I try to get them to go up. Bubble side up, flat side down. That's what I try. Sometimes it don't happen. But yeah, these tweezers are not, I don't know where all my tweezers are. I have all different kinds of tweezers. See? And it flipped on me. That's why I wanted my tweezers. Come on. Just add a few bubbles in here. Okay, guys, you can see what kind of day I'm having. They're all going backwards. So you're going there, and I'm just going to put you under there. It's nerve-wracking for me, I'm telling you, definitely nerve-wracking. And let's put one bubble here. That one went down okay. All right, so I'm gonna wipe this off. Now I do think I'm gonna put at least a starfish in here. So let me grab those. And let's see where I'm going to put it. We're going to drop one in there. Let's drop one here. And let's see if we can find a smaller one for the other side. Now, this is the way your starfish is supposed to go on. I like it that way because it has more dimension. But this one I'm going to put on the opposite side here and just lay it down there. And because most of my pieces, I should probably put just a couple miniatures in there. Since most of my pieces always usually have a starfish and pearl in it. Yeah, that's not blue enough for me. So I'm going to drop a pearl somewhere in here. If you look at my pieces, you should be able to find one of each. So I'm going to drop that right there. Okay. And let's put one over in there. And maybe just a couple of mini shells. I'm running out of time here. Or I probably did. Let's just get just a couple mini ones to drop. I don't even see, okay. So I want to hit it with a little bit more resin. Let's just drop a few shells in there. Just a few. One in there. And let me hit that with whatever resin I got left here. So I'm just gonna put a drop. See, it's getting really thick. But if I just get a little drop on those, then they won't come off. One on there. And I got a few here. And right here. And I'm thinking this is looking pretty cute. I'm kind of liking, I was debating on this size turtle on this, but I'm really liking it. And I kind of think I want to turn them a little bit. I still have time to turn them. Yeah. Push them in there. Okay. Oh my, I really liking this piece. I wish I had a little teeny tiny shell, which I probably don't. I mean, I have them, I just don't want to waste too much time digging them out. Let's see. Maybe right here. Yeah. Let's just put one right there, since I have the room. And that'll run all over. Keep that in place. Just getting it covered up a little. Yeah, at least, yes. That looks, now this, I would like to drop in here, but I'm not going to. These you need to either paint and seal or seal them because the resin will change the color of these. So the sea biscuits. And let me see, do I have one more smaller one? I don't know if I have another small clam. No. I'd have to dig out my bigger bag. Let's see. I like the colors on this. Why don't we just drop that right there? Yep. That's good. Okay, I'm done messing. Just cover that up a little. I'm just going to go over these shells, crushed shells, one more time. Just to make sure I got them. That's, yeah, it's getting really thick. Let's see, get in there. In the event, if one of the shells or something comes off, I have a UV bonding resin where if a piece falls off, I can use UV resin and bond it. That's something you really want to have in your arsenal. I can show you in a minute. It's this, and you get a the flashlight, the light that comes with it. It comes with both pieces. This comes in so handy when you're trying to fix something small without having to mix a bunch of resin. So that looks pretty good, guys. And I think that's it for today. I am working. I said I was working on the seahorses. I'm waiting for some paper to come in. But those white ones that I did, and now this is what they look like. And then this is the piece I'll be doing it on. So this is going to be the House of Seahorses. So we'll see how this goes. I'm waiting for something from Amazon so I can do a video on that for you. Okay, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Helps my page along. I want to thank all my new subscribers. And if you guys have any questions, just give me a holler. And you guys have a great rest of your Friday. Bye.